Hello, I'm Eric. I'm with Just Got Played, and today I'm going to be unboxing Viticulture World, which is a cooperative expansion for the highly acclaimed Viticulture by Stonemaier Games. So stick around. Okay, so this is Viticulture World, the cooperative expansion for the game Viticulture, but of course we're going to focus on Viticulture World today. It says right here that Viticulture is required to play this, and as you can see, we also got a 9-card promo pack for the first game continent. We'll get to that in a minute. As I've said, this is a game produced by Stonemaier. It plays 1 to 6 players, 14 and up, and says it plays in 75 to 95 minutes. This is a game designed by Mihir Shah and Francesco Testini, and the art is by Andrew Bosley. All right, so let's break into it. See the back as I'm opening it up. It shows you a preview of what's going on and what we're going to find in there. I just want to say that we do enjoy Viticulture. It's a game that has grown on me as time has gone on, and we added the Tuscany expansion, and that even made it better. All right, so in the box we have the cooperative expansion. Looks like the rules. Standard Stonemaier linen finish on the pages. As you can see, there's not that much there. There's 8 pages in this. This looks like the solo rules, which we don't play a whole lot of solo. I usually have Tiffany here with me, and we play at least 2. And we have some punches. Okay, these are, looks like they're going to be the upgrades. So we'll give a couple of punch real quick. Your fairly standard cardboard punches, fairly easy to punch. I have no problems with it. It's fairly standard. You can see the thickness there, thick enough. And another board of the same. Again, these are going to be the upgrades. Okay, and underneath that we have the board. So, as you can already probably see, the board is printed on 2 sides. This side would be if you do not have Tuscany, and this side would be if you have Tuscany, because this is where your structure cards would go. And then, of course, I assume on the board are different get structure cards, play structure, depending upon which side of the board you're on. So, the board. Ooh, that's a nice little tray in there. So let's see what we have. Fancy little bags. Oh, these must be the hats. That's interesting. These are hats for your meeples. These are going to be the summer hats. Get them all out there for you. Summer hats. And I'm sure these are going to be your winter hats. As those of you familiar with Viticulture know that the summer actions are yellow and the winter actions are blue. Then we have a ton of cards. Well, what's in this little bag? These bags they're weird. They're almost on linen plastic. Well, those are a couple of pieces. I believe this is the influence marker, and I'm not sure what the bell does, but there you are. And then there's a bunch of different cards. So we have a little pack of what looks to be additional winter workers and summer workers, and additional structures. Again, if you do not have the Tuscany expansion, you won't make use of the structures or really know what they do. But it looks like these are specifically for this. And they have a tiny little symbol down here so that you can pull them back out if you wanted to, just to play regular Viticulture. Shop, Trading Post, Wine Press, Administrator, Old General. Oh, that says Tuscany on the top. Interesting. Must only be able to play with that if you have Tuscany. And then some more winter workers. And again, 2 of them say Tuscany on the top. All right, interesting. Okay, and then looks like we also have all of the different continents. So basically, this comes with a number of different games. It actually scales in difficulty. So let me see if I can find that in here. Let's see what I mean. I don't know if you can see this very well, but the continents go from Green Gully, which is the easiest introductory, all the way up to Africa, which is the hardest. So I'm sure you get to scale it to your group. And I would probably highly recommend going through them in order so that you get to see the different levels of difficulty. Our standard check under the tray. Doesn't look like we're missing anything. All right. That looks like all of Viticulture World. Oh, I almost forgot. And we also have the 9-card promo pack. So let's see what's in here. I need a little help there. Tiffany's not here to open this stuff for me, so I'm struggling today. All right. This looks like it's Green Gully. So apparently the main base Viticulture World Cooperative Expansion does not actually come with Green Gully. That is a 9-card promo pack for your introductory game. It just gives you a little bit of flavor. See what they look like on the outside and the inside. While we're at it, just throw a couple of these up so you can see the difference. So as I said, this is Green Gully. You see how those look. And if you ever played Charterstone, that's very reminiscent of Charterstone. All of the artwork on these, I would say it probably has a lot to do with Charterstone. And then you see we have our different ones. So as a for instance, this looks like Australia, obviously. And then the Oceania, setup and rules, gives some flavor and some extra rules. And then the cards that affect the game. I really don't know much about the different continents and how the rules work. I can see this one says 6. I don't know what that means. Probably something very specific to that. We also have some different mamas and papas, looks like. So I assume you would use these instead of the mamas and papas from the base game when you would play this. Oh, I see. They have a lot of the workers are already on them. There must not be a way to get more workers in this game, because between them you're going to have your grande and 4 workers out. And oh, I see. Apparently you can mix these in with your base game, because the papas here have, these 2 are only available with Viticulture World. Interesting. And then the mamas look pretty standard as far as it goes. Awesome. Okay. Robot, I'm going to guess robot means automata. You know, solo play. A lot of those. We can make a deck of protective cards. Please recycle. I don't know why I keep trying to put those on there. This looks like St. Louis. I don't remember that being a continent, but, you know, I'm no expert. Oh, and that's got all kinds of arrows and pointers going in different directions and stuff. Like I said, the different continents have different rules, different things going on there, some of which I'm sure makes the game harder as you go up the line. Interesting. And we'll just look at one more. What do you think? Well, it looks like, I'm sure that's Africa, Egypt. We got Paris for France. We got, it looks like an Aztec temple. That must be South America. And that's got to be Asia or India or something. Let's look at France. Again, we got the Eiffel Tower on both sets of cards. Again, more flavor, setup and rules, kind of the way everything's supposed to work. And then these are the cards. Wow, these are like hand-drawn. So even the art you can see is different between the different continents. I bet there's a lot of different continental touches in the way that each one of these plays. All right, so again, that's pretty much everything that came in the box. And that is Viticulture World. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time. Okay, I know I already said goodbye and everything, but I have a couple of notes. We're going to call this the appendix to the unboxing of the Viticulture World Cooperative Expansion. So first of all, I'm going to show you how I reboxed everything. So we'll take the top off. You can see I have the rules for the Cooperative Expansion and the solo rules underneath that. And then I have the new game board. And then the tray, which I put everything back pretty much where I found it. Take that off. So I moved, we started here with the hats in this, and then I just moved the bell and the influence marker in here with that. Underneath these cards, you'll see I have the rectangular upgrades, and you'll see that 4 of these have the little robot in the corner. So that means they're to be played with the solo variant, the Atoma, as it were. And then under that, I have the rectangular ones and the oval ones. And over here, I have all the cards. I do have a couple of errors I want to correct. So first of all, in the unboxing, I said that I opened that promo pack, and this game must not come with Green Golly because it was in the promo pack, but I was wrong. So this is the promo pack here that I opened. And then you'll see that in the Africa pack, the very back of that is also Green Golly. So we have Green Golly here, a couple of more Atoma or solo play, and then that's where the Africa cards are. All right, so the difference here is that these Green Golly cards say difficulty introductory, whereas the promo packs say difficulty introductory first game. So I would assume that this promo pack is really just a very easy and easygoing way of getting you used to the new rules and how all the different mechanisms and everything work to kind of introduce you to the game itself. Okay. And then also these little cards here. So they do have a black border, which is different from all the cards in the rest of Viticulture and Viticulture Tuscany. But I read a little bit of the rules, and basically these are meant to replace cards that are in the base game and or Tuscany. These cards are incompatible with Viticulture World. And the basic point is that you just mix these cards into their respective decks. And then if you were to draw one of these black bordered cards during Viticulture World, you would just discard it and draw another card because these are not compatible with this particular expansion cooperative experience. So I'm not even going to put these back in here again because they're just going to get mixed in with the cards from the base game. Okay, and then one minor complaint. When I first got this, I figured I'm going to do everything I need to do to get everything into the Viticulture base game box so that I'm not carrying around 2 boxes or have 2 boxes on my shelf or whatnot. But there's an inherent problem with that. So, let's see this. The board is too big for that box. So, as you can see, it is both too long and too wide to fit in there. So there is no way on this Earth with these particular physics rules that we have in our universe to get this into that. So I just bit the bullet and figured I'm just going to have 2 boxes on my shelf. So I put everything back in this box. So there you have it. That's Viticulture World. Thank you for joining us, and have fun gaming.
We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a comment or hit the like button. It really does help us out. If you have suggestions for future videos, let us know in the comments as well, and then subscribe to see what we come up with next.